Operating progressive Holter Software. Double-click to run Holter Expert software. Enter Manage Record Interface. Click Settings. Print Settings. Cover page title can be filled in hospital name. Other corresponding settings can be changed according to user needs. First select the patient record. Double-click to open it. Enter the analysis channel interface. Select high amplitude, less interference, large morphological difference, lead as the analysis lead. After confirming analysis channel, click Analyze, wait for the progress bar to finish and then click OK. After the progress bar is over, you can move the blue box in the 24-hour R graph above to check whether there is ECG waveform interference at any time period. If there is serious interference in a certain time period, press the left mouse button and dragging the blue box to set this period of time as an invalid area and do not participate in analysis. After clicking OK, you will enter the RR graph interface, selectable. The RR graph is divided into complete RR interval graph and hourly RR graph. The black scatter in the RR graph is sinus heartbeat N. Red scatter is ventricular premature V. Green scatter is atrial premature S. From RR graph, you can roughly observe the changes in the 24-hour AHA interval and the time nodes of the arrhythmia distribution. After browsing RR graph, click Template to edit the template. The templates include N normal, S atrial premature beats, V ventricular, AF ASHA fibrillation, atrial flutter, P paste, X artifact, all templates. When the template icon is gray, it means that the record does not contain the corresponding beat of the template attribute. You can view S and B templates first to edit and modify. Click NSB and other templates. The templates are ranked and classified according to the similarity of the QRS waves of two channels. Each subtemplate has a template number in the lower left corner. The number in the upper right corner is the total beats of the template. The question mark template represents that at least one classification channel of the QRS wave under the template is not similar. Pay more attention to check. When viewing the template, you can view it according to the RR interval or other ranking methods. The right mouse button can adjust the length of the beat, which is convenient for checking whether the coupling interval has changed. Update the beat type. Right-click dialog box of corresponding to choose the beat type or modify it via keyboard. Keyboard default shortcut buttons, normal beat N, atrial premature beats S, ventricular premature V, artifact X, etc. Support batch modification by holding down the left mouse button and dragging. Or right-click dialog box, select all to modify. If you want to check the ECG waveform of 12 lead, can double-click B to enter the dialog strip interface to check Can set up the display channel. 3 multiply 1. 6 multiply 2. 12 multiply 1 at the lower right corner. Measuring ruler, parallel ruler. Set gain. Paper speed. Template beat list. There is a row of toolbars in the upper right. Refresh. Click the refresh that will be modified to other beats. Types are not shown in this list. Plus sign. Create a new template within this template for the selected beats. Can set the number of channels to display the beats in the beats list. Beat length selection. Can choose to view the left and right beats from the beats list. Batch processing. Beats with equal Bigimini intervals. If find there have missed beats, you can choose leak filling beats automatically. Select all beat. Reverse selection beat. Zoom in or out. Beat length. The template is confirmed and edited. Click histogram to check the shortest AI and longest AI. The left of strip is shortest AI. Confirm whether the shortest AI caused by interference. The right of strip is the longest AI. Confirm whether have conduction block, premature, blocked PAC pause. Click Add Event. If the longest RR interval has missed beat, click on the position where the heartbeat needs to be inserted in below ECG strip. Right-click to select the inserted beats type. Need to leave a picture. Check the longest RRI and shortest RRI. Click the bar of heartbeat in the histogram types, and find sinus heart rate. The left of strip is the range of minimum HR. The right of strip is the range of maximum HR. Select the minimum HR and maximum HR. After clicking the strip, beat corresponding to the heart rate range will appear in the beats list. After choosing the beat, right-click to select to set the maximum and minimum heart rate. If the selected strip has greater ECG waveform interference, you can select the one with less ECG waveform interference from the previous strip. After confirming max and min heart rate, check ventricular event, SB event, pause event, ST event, and atrial fibrillation event. Select the event to be printed. Click the circle box at the lower right of the event, or right-click mouse to select user event. If the icon of event displays gray, it indicates no such arrhythmia event. When user events confirmed, click Summary. Enter the summary interpretation. Interface. Summary on the left of screen is generated by system. Click Copy to interpretation. The summary can be copied to conclusion on the right of screen. If manual edit required, you can also edit in conclusion column and select various conclusion information through the right-click shortcut menu. And select the doctor information in the doctor column. You can add more common terms and settings. When conclusion finished, you can click Preview button to enter the preview interface and check the pages will be printed. If there are pages not required to be printed, you can cancel the pages in the Print Settings of Record settings. If there are events need to be cancelled, please cancel them in User Event. LF all pages in the print preview need to be printed. Click Print All. If the case is found to be atrial fibrillation, you can select Automatic Atrial Fibrillation Analysis in RR graph through the right-click shortcut menu. Click Analysis button, and the system will perform atrial fibrillation analysis automatically. When atrial fibrillation events are recorded, the list is the result list of atrial fibrillation events. Click OK. Save the results of automatic atrial fibrillation analysis. Close the list information of atrial fibrillation events. And mark the atrial fibrillation segment with blue line segment in the entire scatter plot. You can select marked as entire atrial fibrillation, the right-click shortcut menu in RR graph, or right-click to add atrial fibrillation after the period of time is selected by holding down the left mouse button and dragging in hourly RR graph. When no atrial fibrillation event is recorded, it indicates no atrial fibrillation, and the list is empty. ST tendency chart. After setting I, J and K points and selecting the start point of scanning, click the Start Scan button to scan, and click the Confirm button when ST segment scan finished. The green line is I wave positioning line, and cannot be adjusted. Red represents that ST result exceeds the present value of change range of ST segment, and icon of ST event lights up. Green represents that ST result is within the preset value of change range of ST segment. You can click ST event button to check if it required to print the event or modify it. If it is gray, there is no ST elevation and ST depression event. Tick the event. It will be added to the print preview. There are 7 advanced tools in the software: i.e. HIV analysis, HIV time and HIV frequency, HRT, DC, SAP, IW and Lorentz plots.